Hey everybody, it's Lone Wolf Racing here, and we're back with Motorsport Manager again. I'm actually going to get consistent with these uploads from now on, or at least attempt to. So in the last part, we started our career here at Sauber, and I will quickly pull up the results from last race. These are the results that we got in the last race. We finished 17th and 19th, and the race seems bad, but hey, we're in a Sauber. We're in a Sauber and it's season one, so beating anybody right now is a good thing. We beat a Toro Rosso who crashed, a Haas who crashed, both Alfa Romeos, and we fought with the Sauber, the Manners, so that's good in my books for the first race. Anyways, without dilly-dallying too much, we're gonna get on to the second race. I could put Felipe Naza in the car still for Warline, but as you can see, he would only recover by 2 days, so it's not really worth it. I'm gonna just jump straight in. Tire selection, let's just 41 laps. You know what, I'm fine with this. This'll work. Pretty fair, even balance. Put that new front wing on. Actually, do I want to give it a... Well, Ericsson's actually the healthier driver right now, so sure, I'll give it to Ericsson. Let's jump straight into this. If you want to know what the preparations I did for between the end of the first race in Sydney and this race in China, see near the end of yesterday's episode to find out. I did it like this, so that way I can jump straight into the race and not have to worry about, and make the videos slightly shorter, since the race itself takes a little bit of time, so trying to save a little bit of time, make the video shorter so you guys don't have to, so that way it's a little easier on you guys and for myself for editing purposes. So we both went out in this. Anyway, China, race 2. My idea I have right now is probably run the softs, although I haven't seen how long the tires can go. I'm predicting the mediums can go about almost halfway. The softs can probably go about a third, and the supers are going to won't be too useful. Oh, Warline does have more sauce than Warline has 6 supers, so I guess if we could try an aggressive strategy with the supers with Warline, maybe that would work. I don't know. Also off screen, I did fix some of the issues with the screen freezing and the loading times. Part of it was just loading up the game, just starting up the game more often, and part of it was just a couple settings I could fix. I've also been playing this mod in my free time as well. I can't show you right now. I can't show you, and I'm not going to, but it's basically what I did. I jumped into a tier 3 team, BMW, for Formula 3, and I'm taking that team to the top. I'm actually enjoying it right now. I might do this again after I'm done bringing Sauber to the top. Maybe either continue this career mode and jump in a lower team, and see what happens, or start a new career mode with a low team. And if I do that, I have 2 teams in mind. Anyway, Minardi and Audi. Audi's got Nico Rosberg in it, and Minardi because I kind of like Minardi. Minardi was a good team. Even though Minardi's technically still around as Toro Rosso now, Minardi was just Minardi, and they were a feel-good team whenever they scored back when they were around, so maybe I'll go with them for nostalgia, but we'll see. But that's a bridge I'll cross later. Anyway, so 41 laps is the race, so let's see, 16, 8, I'm thinking a 3-stop. 3-stop on 4 sets of sauce might work. I mean, we don't need the supers. I probably didn't need to bring this many, but okay. And it's fine. I think we'll run the soft tires. The mediums could be an option if a safety car comes out mid-race. To try and make a fewer stops, but I'm gonna go with the soft tire strategy. They're slightly aggressive, but not overly aggressive. Anyways, yeah, you have enough sauce. You should have enough sauce. Ericsson's got. Yeah, you have 5. Okay, yeah, I just looked weird on my screen, the way it was set up on my screen, I think. Okay, yeah, he does have 5, okay. So, anyways, just like in the last episode, now that you know what I'm gonna get my knowledge in for the race, for quality in the race, I'll see you guys I'll see you guys near the end of practice so I can show you, so that way you can see what knowledge I have before I jump into qualifying. So again, I will be right back. Alright, so we're just about halfway through the session. I've got level 3 in soft tires and race trim. I'm going to quickly point this out for the soft tires. They seem to cool off a bit, which, ironically, because about 2 hours before I started recording, I was on this exact track, not the exact layout, mind you. Hang on, let me get out of that. Not this exact layout. I had this shorter layout, so I think it cut out. Yeah, it cut out this hairpin that's over here, and it did a shorter route, and it did a shorter route. So it was a shorter track, but the harder tires in Formula 2, which was the soft and the medium for me, tires often would just cool off a bit. So it seems so it's a similar situation here for me, at least. So I do playing this game again with this mod on this recording for YouTube and for just in my free time, learning quite a bit more about the mod. And again oh yeah, I forgot to do this. I'm probably gonna past me's gonna kill me. Past me's gonna kill me, or future me's gonna kill me. So I forgot to put the links in for the tire wear file, for the article of the Steam Workshop file about the tire wear, or at least how the tires work. Setups are pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do, just as a precaution, actually, I'm trying to think. Possibly thinking, get some knowledge on the medium. Maybe because it seems like, if it's 41 laps, 3 sets of mediums will easily make it. And if I have to push the tires a bit to keep them hot, or not to keep them from underheating and graining, I might as well just use a harder tire so that way I can push on them a little more. I think I'll do that. I'll have Ericsson work on getting a little bit of medium tire knowledge while getting the quality trim, and I'll have Warline get the super soft knowledge. Anyways, that's enough for this little mid-session breakdown. I'll see you guys at the end of the session. Alright, so we're at the end of the session now, and here's what we got. So I fixed up Warline setup a little bit, make it even better. Two excellence and a great, so that's good. Trying to get level 3, trying to get more more quality trim at least. As for other knowledge, here it is right now. I got level 1 on mediums, and I'm trying to get level 2 on super softs, and level 3 on quality trim. So, yeah, for some reason I decided to switch up the strategy and run the mediums. At least I got a little bit of knowledge. Damn, Pascal go a long way on the mediums. Maybe I'll try that for him. Anyway, I'm thinking too much about it. So we're at near the end of the session. I'm sending them both out to try and get a 1 lap run. Oh yeah. So yeah, Pascal's gonna get 1 lap in. Marcus is on his flying lap. Let's see. Ready. Ready, and Marcus goes P9. Level 3 quali trim, there it is. And we're going to get level 2 super sauce right here. There we go. So for quali, we'll be set. For the race, we should be good for whatever strategy I try and do. Let's see how Warline does. Fast forward to the end of the session. Ericsson's out of fuel. He's in the pits. And Warline goes P10. So 9th and 10th on mock qualifying laps. Not bad. Not bad, I guess. See some of the knowledge everybody else is doing. Let's see how we do here. Right, quali looks dry for the moment. That's good. Don't see any rain immediately. Right. Well, I still need to get rid of that freaking engineer. Shoot, I keep forgetting that. So quali and supers. Nope, that's the mediums. Quali and supers. All right. Setups are good. Let's jump straight into quali. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing as last time, send them both out immediately just in case it starts to rain. Especially in these qualifying sessions, unless you have the longest qualifying session for this game, which I think is 12 minutes. Or unless it's, if it's a single session, I mean, because there is the option to have Q1, Q2, Q3 set for qualifying, but that's a different story entirely, and I haven't dealt with that kind of session in this game yet, so I'm not going to judge on what you should do for strategy there. But with this one, you're better off sending them out immediately, unless it's a really long lap. Unless it's a really long lap, send them out immediately. Have them get one lap in just in case weather shows up. Unless you're in like Phoenix or Dubai or somewhere where it's not supposed to rain at all. Send them out immediately. Have them get one lap in, just so that we have a banker. And then if you want, you can try changing the setup a bit if it's not exactly perfect to try and make it better. And then on your second run, just go all out. And then on your second lap, just wait as late as you can to send them out, so they have max track grip. So that's usually the strategy I run with here. Anyway, we're both on their lap. I'm going to fast forward through this because this isn't going to be too much. So, Hamilton goes on pole already. Wow, look at that. You can see it's just dropped. Now I'm going to just wait. I could send them out again, but I'm not going to. Might as well. I'm going to keep a few superstars just in case. One for the race start and one for the end if we need to. Actually, I might have more. Oh, Warline's got more, so I could have sent him out again, but his setup's fine, so I'm not going. There's no need for me to send him out 3 times. I don't need to fix his setup. His setup's good. And let's wait till now, and let's send Ericsson out. Yeah, so Ericsson will have 2 fresh sets of supers for the race. So that means he could start on a set of supers if he wanted, and finish on a set of supers if he wanted, if the strategy allows it, or if something happens. So I'm gonna send him out now. Lap time is a 1:17. So I'm gonna wait and send Eric Warline out now. Usually give yourself about 20 seconds extra to send out your car, mainly for the out lap and to get down the pit lane. Anyway, so Ericsson's coming around. I'm keeping them on auto because I'm not very good with this thing. Unless the driver has the sweetest spots, the mechanic has the sweetest spots perk, I just can't do this really well, so I'm going to leave it on auto. And see, there we go. Perfect reward line. Ericsson goes green in the first sector. That's good. Improve a little bit. Track position's not going to be really... We're going to gain all our positions in the race. Ericsson goes 16th into our sponsor objective. White first sector for Warline, that's not good. White second sector for Warline, that's still not good. Is he going to improve it all? P20, nope. Ericsson gets our sponsor objective. And Hamilton's on pole. And he's shockers in the field. Grosjean and Perez, 6th and 7th, ahead of Ricardo. Ricardo's just doing terrible right now. That's not good. Also, something I've picked up on for this mod specifically, I'm not sure if this works in the base game, but at least with this mod, if you have a good engine, you're going to do well. You'll have a good time. Because right now with my BMW team and in my off-camera career mode, my BMW team, I got a freak chance to get an engine off the best team for Formula 2 in my first season, which was Honda. Honda had the best engine, so I took the opportunity, bought an engine off of Honda, and bought Honda's best engine. So now I have the second best engine on the grid for one of my cars, and he's doing great right now. So even though the rest of my car is not the best, isn't really good per se. So yeah. Anyway, strategy time. I think here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run Ericsson on the mediums. My thinking, even though Warline can go longer on the mediums, my thinking is Warline can go has better tire wear in general. So I'm gonna run Warline on the softs because he could probably make them last longer than Ericsson can, as I'll show here. So Ericsson goes 16 to 18 on the mediums, and 12 to 14 on the laps. So theoretically, Ericsson can make it if he just does one stint of 11 laps and the rest are 10. In theory, at least. And if I show Warline can go 18 or 20, so he could go longer. He could go longer and potentially make it, but since the tires seem to cool off quite a bit on this track for whatever reason, I'm going to put him on the softs because that means he can keep the softs in better condition and still be on a faster tire. Besides, Warline's a better driver. He may have a dodgy neck, but this will help him out. This will help counteract some of the damage that hurt neck will deal for him. Actually, also for Ericsson, he could just run 2 sets of mediums and then jump on a set of supers or softs at the end of the race. Do I want to start him on mediums though? Let's see. You know what? Play it by ear. I'll put him on mediums to start the race, and I'll see how he does. I'll see how good his tire wears, because I'll make him run 2 sets of mediums, and then decide what tire he'll run for his third stint. So let's play it by ear with Ericsson. Warline, he should be good, unless the safety car comes out. Anyway, lights out, and away we go. Alright, good start for now. Ericsson's up to 14th. I never would know which way to put the camera angle on this because of the way the pit lane is, so if I move the camera around a lot, you know why. I'm just trying to get the good angles of everything going on. You know, Ericsson gains a spot, Warline gains a couple spots. That's a good start. Let's speed this up a little bit. Coming to the end of the lap, up, down the middle, in the 3 wide. Ericsson up to 13th. Good job. I'm gonna have Ericsson keep pushing, get off the fuel, and I'm gonna have Ericsson keep pushing. I'll leave Warline on neutral for now. Let's have Ericsson push, get those mediums at the temperature, so that way he can get those. Yeah. Here comes Warline on Ericsson, 13th and 14th for the Sauber boys. Here we go. Decent start. That was a lot better than what I was expecting. Quali does mean quite a bit in this game. If you qualify well, you can potentially keep your track position. Keep your track position if you have a decent strategy as well. So, yeah. Okay, so Warline falls back a little bit. He dropped a place to... That's Alonso in the McLaren. We could burn a little ERS. Do I want to burn a ERS to have him get by Alonso? Let's see. Let's see. That's Gasly and the Toro Rosso behind him. Struggling to overtake Alonso. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, I think I can have Ericsson get off pushing. Come on, around the outside. Warline down the inside. Corner. Around the outside on the penultimate corner, and he got him. Good. Let's ERS and get away from Alonso then. Let's get away from him. And now Ericsson's running well. It's Felipe in front of us. He's on mediums, and Ocon's on soft. Oh no! Gasly's gone. No safety car. Please, no safety car. Good. Alonso's gone. Oh, and who was that? That was a clerk who went in as well. They both went off in the same corner. What? You saw that. Leclerc actually ran into the back of Alonso after they both went off. That was incredible. So 3 cars out immediately. 3 people who can threaten us who can threaten our reign right now. Stroll is in the way, is holding up. That's okay. Let's see. Let's ERS get away from Stroll. There we go. Keep Ericsson just keeping calm, keeping cool, just managing everything well. I'm gonna have Warline's behind. I'm gonna have Warline conserve a little bit on his tires, just a bit, just to get him, just so that way he can maybe go another lap. As the super soft runners are already pitting in. We have Giovinazzi in, Grosjean is in, Hartley's in, Verstappen's in. Looks like the rest of the top 10 runners who were on supers are gonna pit in very soon. City stay out, the Ferrari stay out. I'm looking at the track map. Ricardo's in. And let's see, who just went by? Who's 10th? That's Ricardo. Okay, we're not fighting Ricardo. That's fine. Here comes Stroll again. He uses ERS to get by. Here comes, that was Palmer in the Manor, and there goes the Renault of Sainz. Sainz, oh wow, look at that car. Who was that? That was... What was that car that just came flying through? Was that Ricardo? It was either Ricardo or that was... No, that's not Palmer, I don't think. I don't think that was him. I don't know. Someone just came flying around the outside of Wehrlein there with ERS. It was crazy. I don't know if you guys saw it. Anyway, Pascal's coming in. I'm going to pit him in at the end of this lap. Let's go. Second set of super... No, not supers. Softs. So you can see he went 11 laps. So now I can push these softs a little bit more if I wanted to, and he'll be perfectly fine. So that's Warline's strategy right there. That's the strategy I had for him at the beginning of the weekend, at the beginning of the race weekend, and that's what I'm sticking to. Let's speed this up a little bit. You're gonna focus on Warline. Here he comes into the pits. Good stop, 2.9, not bad. Alright, let's push on the out lap. High on the fuel. Get going. Ericsson's gonna have to come in soon. I'm gonna try and stretch him one more lap before I have him go on overtake. Do I do that? Do I? No, let's just have him go in. Let's just have him attack this lap and pit in. Lap 14. By this logic, 2 more sets of mediums will get him to the end. Alright. Pin him in. I still haven't used ERS once with Ericsson. That's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. He's held his own without having to use it. Let's burn a little bit on the way into the pit lane. Yeah, maybe I could have pushed him one more lap. Maybe. But let's just pit him in now. He should come out in front of Wehrlein. He does by quite a ways ahead of P18, who is Gio, who pitted quite a while ago. And Ollie Wehrlein in front of us. Hamilton's gone! One of the top 10. He's just bended it. He just bended in the same place Alonso and Leclerc did earlier. Something with that corner just doesn't work with just isn't suiting these guys. That's a huge contender for the race, lead out. That actually gives us a better chance of points. The slower guys who are behind us aren't the ones we wanted crashing. We wanted the guys in front of us. We wanted the guys in front of us to crash so we could possibly score points. Ericsson's up to 18th already after one stop. Some people still need to stop. Sainz pits in for supers. So we got Massa who on mediums who still hasn't pitted, and we got a bunch of guys on worn tires already. So we're doing well. There's Pascal in 15th here. He's not too far behind. You can see no one's really touching Ericsson right now, which is kind of interesting. I thought people would. Burn some ERS for Warnley down the main straight. Again, coming up to this corner here, and now he's out of ERS. Gonna have him conserve his tires a little bit. They're a little hot. They're not cooling off as much as they did in practice. Maybe that's just because they're in a race scenario and they're pushing more. and they're naturally pushing more than what they were in practice. I'm not sure. Ericsson's mediums are cooling off a little bit, not too badly though. That's actually good. That's actually a good thing at least. His mediums aren't going to go off as much, so he can just keep consistent, keep the pace up. We're doing well here. In fact, I could burn some fuel with him. Our engine, 80%. Sure, let's have him go on high for a few laps. Try and increase the gap. Well, these tires are cooling off a little bit. That's good, and we can go back to normal now. Ryan's almost got full. Maxon's almost got full ERS as well. I'll burn some on the main straight. We're in P11 right now. P10's actually right there. That's Grosjean on worn mediums. And final corner. Let's burn some ERS. Get away from P12. That is Stroll again. His tires are worse than Ericsson, so he's going to have to pit first. Things are looking good right now. Let's speed this up a bit. I could cut mid-race, but I wanted to see what's going on. Someone's in the pit. Who was that? I saw someone with like a repair sign. I don't know what that was. We're catching Grosjean, and he's going to have to, and he's pitting in this lap. That's good. Warline's about to come in for his second stop. 20 to go, so possibly I could get Warline home on a set of softs and supers to the end. Possibly. Or I could throw him on a set of mediums, but I doubt those will make it. Even with his Warline's better tire where I don't think he'll make it. Let's have him push now. Because he's got plenty of fuel left, over a lap of fuel, so let's go. Let's go. Let's see if we can make it. Let's see if we can get a good in lap here. Hit him in. Other set of softs. As you can see, we got 19 to go, so if you can just take these softs around maybe 10, 11 laps, he could possibly throw on a set of supers at the end and be really quick at the end of the race. That is a possibility. Because even with the knowledge we have on the soft tires, the supers would most likely still be faster than the softs. So that would be interesting. That would be interesting to see how his strategy plays out. As we're now in P10, after Grosjean has pitted, Verstappen pits, he comes out in front of us. That was to be expected. If we can get the tail end of the points, we'll be fine. Warline has pitted and he's out now. Let's have him attack on the out lap, get those tires up to 10. Here Mr. Consistent, Marcus Ericsson, he's been doing really well. I'm actually surprised that he's done this well so far. As Ricardo pits in, he comes out ahead of us. Hulkenberg, Massa, and Massa are the ones we're looking at. That's the two Force Indias. Look at this. P3 for Ocon and P4 for Perez right now. They're ahead of Raikkonen, and Felipe and Hulkenberg aren't doing too bad either. Oh, as I say that, Hulkenberg pits in. He is now out in 11th. We are ahead of him. He is on... What did Hulkenberg... He's on Super, so Hulkenberg's in to pit again, and no matter what he does. Stroll has to pit. Oh, he just got by us. I didn't notice this. You know what? Let's attack him. Let's attack Stroll. Let's try and get by him again. We could be racing him for points here. Let's try and catch him. Harley goes with the fastest lap. He's also injured, as I see. He must have gotten injured in the last race. He did crash last race, I think. Anyway, we got to pit soon. Anyway, so we'll go one more lap. We'll go one more lap with Ericsson while he's attacking. Look at him. He's going purple in the middle sector. Oh, not the fastest lap. Damn. Almost got him. Ericsson. 14 to go. Let's see. He took these. Actually, you know what? That's perfect. We'll just throw him on one more set of means and he can go to the end. Right? And we can go to the end. That's actually perfect. He's been doing. These meetings have given him quite a bit of pace, surprisingly. As we attack Stroll now. We're attacking him going into the pits. And we get by him. Oh shoot, the tires are overheating. I completely forgot to pay attention to Pascal. I was so focused on Ericsson. As Warline gets past Gio. And Ericsson's out in P12. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hulkenberg's, that sign's in front of us. Harley's not going to make it on those mediums. There's no way he will. Hulkenberg isn't going to make it on those supers either. Raikkonen's going to make it. You got to play you got to play the strategy game. You got to pay attention to the tire wear rates. They might have better, they could have better tire wear. But looking at the numbers, I don't think so. They'll make it. Okay, Stroll just got by us again. Come here. Okay, on the main straight, we're going to burn some ERS. Get by him. Let's see, here we go. Coming to the final corner. Burn some ERS. I don't think we'll get by him, but we'll be close enough to attack him. Or, well, actually, let's just stay close to him. He'll probably burn out his tires more. Let's see. Yeah, he's attacking right now in his tires, so his tires are going to be destroyed at the end of the race. Like, kind of like how Warline's are. His tires are destroyed because I wasn't looking at him. Speaking of which, it's almost time for him to pit, but he's been conserving. Let's see. We need to go low fuel. We need to save some gas here. You know what? Let's just go ultra conservative with him. He's gonna probably lose the split pot to Gio. There he goes. All right, now let's attack. Let's just have him go really hard and then pit him on supers and just have him go ham at the end of the race. Maybe we can get a fastest lap, even though there's no bonus for that. He's gonna have full ERS in a sec, actually. Here he comes. How far? Stroll's gained about 4 seconds on us. We'll gain that back at the end of the race. Okay. Here comes Warline. Pit him in this lap. And you just gotta manage everything. You just gotta think about the strategy. If you take some time to think about the strategy and set up well for the race, you should be able to pull off performances like this that I'm doing. We're doing well. Let's see. It's gonna come out in 18th. 18th is Palmer in the Manor. We should be fast. We'll be fast for them because we'll be on the fastest tire, so no issues there. Let's go. He's also saving fuel, so that way he'll be able to recover. It's gonna back off that and ERS down this straight as well, and have a conserve ERS from now on for the rest of the lap. And he'll be back on normal fuel now. We can put him up to normal, coming in on the in lap at least. Here he comes. He's in. Let's see. Quick stop, boys. 3 seconds flat. 3 seconds flat. Good stop. Now here's what I'm going to do. This is going to seem like a stupid idea to go on backup, because we're on the fastest tire. But Palmer heads on mediums. Grosjean's on softs. Wow. Both pastas are sucking right now. I'm gonna have a conserve, so that way I can just go full beans for like the last 3 laps, and not have to worry about the tires overheating and him losing more performance. Meanwhile, Ericsson. Okay, he's dropped a spot to Hartley. Damn, forgot they were gonna be on harder tires. Still, it'll be close. We'll be close to the points. Nope. Regardless. Screen freeze. K-Mag's gone. Straight on at turn 1. Wow. So yeah, at the end of this lap, I'm gonna have Werlein go full beans. Ericsson, I don't know. Let's see. Going around. That's 3 to go. I think. Where's the leader? There he is. Yeah, 3 laps at the end of this. Let's have Werlein go normal. Okay, at the end of this lap. Usually it's around 3 or 4 to. Usually it's around 3 to go for me. Is when I like to just go full attack. I'm gonna save the fuel for Ericsson, so that way maybe I can get him to go full overtake mode. Pascal, I'm gonna have you push because your tires will heat up faster, but still, it's go time. It's go time, boys. Vettel ran wide. And lost time to Bottas. And let's go high. No, we can go overtake, I think. Warline can't. Final lap of the race for the leader, so Warline could possibly get lapped here. I don't think he will, but we'll see. I don't think he will. Here comes Ericsson around to start the final lap. He's on the final lap. Warm tires for him. Here comes Pascal. Let's just ERS down the straights for both of them. Okay, yeah, Werline's the last up to P15 for Werline, so probably for Werline, he got past Palmer. On dead tires. Hartley's in front of us. Can we get him at the line? Here comes Ericsson. Not gonna get him. ERS for Werline around the final corner. He crosses the line. Fastest lap for Werline as well. In a Sauber. Hallelujah. Not bad. 12 and 15. Didn't get the points, but that was still very good pace. We still do very well for the car we've got. I can be happy with that. Fastest lap, and we got fastest lap. Got the sponsor objective for the race, for quality and the race. Not a bad Chinese Grand Prix. Normally I hate this circuit. Normally I hate this circuit and Russia, and Dubai. Normally I hate those three circuits, but in this case we've done well at this one. Not bad. Thanks. Let's see. Anybody else do a two-stop? Well, Ericsson did it. Felipe Massa did. Interesting. Yeah, so the two-stop actually helped us, and Werline did enough on his tires to gain positions. We gained spots in both races. We didn't go backwards. We went forwards. Partly due to some crashes, but we still did good. That was not bad. We are the best of the rest. Ericsson's best of the rest right now. Still, not bad. I can be happy. We had that was a solid race weekend. Considering part of it was due to the knowledge of me just doing this track about an hour ago, and doing a different layout of the track an hour ago, and understanding sort of how the tires work with the temperatures in China. Part of it was just good strategy, and part of it was just our drivers being on the pace. All in all, good race weekend. Job done. Alright. Now then, I'll do the same thing as last episode. I'm gonna do all the proceedings up to the beginning of up to traveling to the next race. Just like it, so that way when next episode comes out, so that way when I started recording for part 3, I can just jump straight into the race weekend, and also get the video started off immediately instead of doing all the proceedings. So yeah, but that was a good episode. This is gonna be a good one, and I'm happy that I did that this went well. And we can only get better. We're only gonna be able to get better from here. Alright, here we go. Here are the results. Expect to finish 12th. We finished 8th, became 8th. I can be happy with that. Chairman's gonna be happy, and that'll boost our markability up a little bit. Better markability, the better sponsors we'll get. That's good. Doing well. For some reason, NASA improved, even though he didn't do anything that weekend. Plus $4 million. They're just gonna be getting the money like crazy. Now that I think about it, after I get this front wing built, this new front wing, I'm gonna build an engine. It's gonna take forever, but as I've seen in my other career mode, if you build an engine, it'll make the overtaking that much easier, and that's where a lot of time can be made up, with the exception of a couple of tracks. If you see, most engines usually crucial or useful in almost every track. It's useful here. Okay, so it's useful here. It's useful here. Here, Cape Town's one of the few tracks where it's not useful. Useful. Okay, not here in Munich for some reason. Crucial. Not here. Useful. Crucial. You get the idea. It's really important. Interview, AMG concern, Hamilton had a bit of a disaster. I'm gonna compliment Hamilton just because I can. Who knows? Maybe they could sign him. It would be really expensive, but you never know. Just heard something that was sponsors. Okay. Sponsors, what do we got? Title sponsor. Let's see, what do we got? This isn't really good. That's not good. We'll take this. Plus 840k per place. And we're sponsored by Kmart. Let's see. Nothing else is going to expire anytime soon. Next time we'll get a sponsor updates when Solana and CNBC run out. Can't get back to working on the car. Front wing's almost done. Let's see. I'll back off on performance for one of these engines. Let's see. Do we want it? Well, really, it's not really an issue, so just go full performance. And front wing is done. Let's go. Check it out. See a better front wing. Alright. And now let's focus on the reliability. Thankfully, we don't need the front wing doesn't need to be perfect when we get there. Gearbox. You know what? It's fine. We can leave it like that. We can just focus on this front wing. Let's leave it like this. We need performance. Let's focus on the performance for the new front wings. Why not? And let's design our first new engine. We've got the 5th best engine, but we could make it even better. Actually, it's difficult to decide on what to do. It's a little difficult because the engine's gonna take 44 days, as you can see. What do we got for a new front wing? Nothing good. Nothing good that isn't a risk level, so... The suspension isn't terrible. I'll build an engine. Why not? -1 day, so... Take one last day. Nah, let's just go for outright performance. The more performance we get on these engines, the better. And as you can see, this one's gonna be good. +20, plus 40 to max on our engines. So once we get these engines going, once we get a better engine, it'll make things even more easy for us for a little. At least for most tracks. Most tracks it'll be easier. Having better top speed. Yeah, even Ericsson agrees with me. That more top speed is always a good thing. Jumping into this. It's not bad. I guess it's not a bad idea to see how the other teams are doing. Let's see. We got Toyota's doing well. Lamborghini in second, surprisingly. That's surprising, because the best 3 teams for this series, at least when I was doing at least for what I know, is Toyota and Honda are 2 of the best, along with Porsche. Those are the 3 best teams, and right now, Porsche and Honda are sucking. Ironic, isn't it? Alright, so let's see. Pit crew. Do I need to fix anything here? Not really. I'll protect you. Leave those there just in case. Direction to GMA. So there's a vote coming up. What is it? Placing Dubai track A with track B. So it's literally the circuit we're going to. Let's see. So it would be more on the front wing, I think. A lap would be even longer now that I think about it, because it would be the change here would make the thing slower. I guess I'll just abstain. I guess I'll vote no for that vote. Anyway, let's see. Performance-wise, 79%, that's good on the front wing. I'm not concerned about maximum performance on anything except the engine, reliability on the engine. Usually in the first season in the first season when you're on this mod, whatever team you pick should have decent reliability on all its parts, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. So for your first season, focus on that. Now Pascal will be better in 4 days, so I definitely am just gonna leave him in. But that's for the next episode. I'm gonna save here, and I have been the Lone Wolf Racer, and I will see all of you guys in the next video, or hopefully we'll continue up this good. Anyway, bye.